Welcome to Psych Inside, where we delve deep into the human mind and behavior. Today we're tackling a topic that's as fascinating as it is frightening: narcissism. This term is often thrown around casually in conversation, but its true implications are far more profound. It's a trait that's more common than we might think and can have a serious impact on personal relationships. Did you know that narcissism isn't just a personality trait, but could actually be a serious personality disorder? Keep listening to find out more. Narcissism is more than just self-love or vanity. It's a complex set of behaviors and attitudes that can be damaging to those around them. Let's take a moment to unpack this concept and understand it in a clinical context. The term narcissism originates from Greek mythology. Narcissus was a young man who fell in love with his own reflection in a pool of water, ultimately leading to his demise. However, in the realm of psychology, narcissism takes a more nuanced form. In clinical terms, narcissistic personality disorder, or NPD, is a mental condition characterized by an inflated sense of self-importance. Individuals with NPD have a deep need for excessive attention and admiration and struggle with having empathy for others. But it's not just about being overly self-involved or boastful. It's a pervasive pattern of grandiosity that extends to fantasies and behaviors, a constant craving for affirmation, and an unrelenting lack of understanding and consideration for other people's feelings and needs. To put it in perspective, imagine being in a room full of mirrors, where every reflection is just another version of you. To a person with NPD, the world is that room, and everyone else is just another mirror reflecting their self-image. But remember, it's not as black and white as it sounds. Narcissism exists on a spectrum, and we all have some degree of narcissistic traits. It's when these traits become so pervasive and destructive that they impair a person's ability to function in social, occupational, or other important areas of life that we're dealing with NPD. Also, it's essential to note that NPD isn't something that people choose to have. It's a disorder that stems from a complex mix of factors including genetic, neurobiological, environmental, and psychosocial elements. Now that we understand what narcissism is, let's delve into the signs that your partner might be a narcissist. Sign number 1. A narcissistic partner often has a grand sense of self-importance. Dive deep into this grandiosity, and you'll discover a person who not only thinks highly of themselves, but also expects everyone else to share this view. They often exaggerate their achievements, expecting to be recognized as superior without commensurate achievements. They may even lie or embellish facts to appear more impressive. This grandiosity is not just confidence. It's a distorted view of their own worth that towers above others. Let's move on to the second sign: a preoccupation with fantasies of unlimited success, power, brilliance, beauty, or ideal love. The narcissistic partner is not just daydreaming. They are consumed by these fantasies. They envision themselves at the pinnacle of success, possessing an unrivaled beauty, or experiencing a love so perfect that it's unattainable for mere mortals. These fantasies often serve as an escape from reality, a place where they can bask in their perceived superiority. Now on to the third sign: a belief that they are special and unique and can only be understood by or should associate with other special or high-status people or institutions. The narcissistic partner tends to view themselves as a cut above the rest. They believe that they are so unique that they can only be understood by or should associate with other people of high status or special institutions. This belief can lead to a sense of entitlement and a disregard for others who they deem as ordinary or inferior. So if you've noticed your partner demonstrating a grand sense of self-importance, being absorbed in fantasies of supreme success or love, and believing they are extraordinarily unique to the point of exclusivity in their associations, you might be dealing with a narcissistic partner. But these are just the first 3 signs. There's more to a narcissistic partner than meets the eye. Sign number 4. A narcissistic partner requires excessive admiration. This isn't about receiving compliments or being appreciated. It's about a constant, insatiable need for approval, affirmation, and praise. It's about them needing you to constantly hold them up on a pedestal, to be their biggest fan, and to never falter in your adoration. This need for admiration may be so intense that it borders on obsession. They may constantly seek validation from you and others, and they may become upset or angry if they don't receive it. They may also use manipulative tactics like guilt-tripping or playing the victim to get the admiration they crave. Sign number 5. A narcissistic partner has a sense of entitlement. This is a belief that they are inherently deserving of privileges or special treatment. It's a mindset that says, "I'm special, and therefore, the rules don't apply to me." They might expect you to cater to their every whim, to always put their needs before your own, and to tolerate their bad behavior because they believe they're entitled to act this way. This sense of entitlement can manifest in many ways. They might make unreasonable demands, expect preferential treatment, or show a lack of respect for other people's time, effort, or feelings. They might also react with surprise or indignation when they don't get their way. Sign number 6. A narcissistic partner is interpersonally exploitative. They take advantage of others to achieve their own ends. They may use you for their own gain, without considering your feelings or needs. They might manipulate you, deceive you, or use you as a stepping stone to get what they want. An interpersonally exploitative person sees others not as individuals with their own desires and needs, but as tools to be used. They may be charming and charismatic, but underneath, they are calculating and selfish. They use relationships not for mutual benefit or connection, but as a means to an end. And still, there are more signs that your partner might be a narcissist. Stay tuned. Sign number 7. A narcissistic partner often lacks empathy. This crucial human emotion, empathy, allows us to connect on a deep level with the feelings and experiences of others. However, narcissists are often unable to empathize with their partners. They struggle to understand or simply disregard the emotional impact of their actions. This lack of empathy can make you feel isolated and misunderstood in the relationship. Sign number 8 is envy. Narcissists are often envious of others or believe that others are envious of them. This can manifest in many ways, from a constant need to compete and be the best to belittling your accomplishments to elevate their own. They may also accuse you of being envious of their success, even when this is clearly not the case. This level of envy can create a toxic environment of constant comparison and competition. Moving on to sign number 9, narcissists often display arrogant, haughty behaviors or attitudes. They have an inflated sense of their own importance, and this can lead to a sense of entitlement and a disregard for the feelings of others. They may exhibit patronizing or condescending attitudes and often react poorly to criticism or perceived slights. This arrogance is not just off-putting, but can also be emotionally damaging to those around them. Finally, sign number 10. A narcissistic partner is often unwilling to recognize or identify with the feelings and needs of others. They are typically focused on their own needs and desires to the exclusion of everyone else's. This can lead to a one-sided relationship where your needs are consistently overlooked or dismissed. In conclusion, these signs, a lack of empathy, envy, arrogance, and an unwillingness to recognize the feelings and needs of others, are common in narcissistic individuals. If you are recognizing these traits in your partner, it is important to remember that you are not alone and there are resources available to help you navigate this challenging situation. Recognizing these signs is the first step towards dealing with a narcissistic partner. In relationships, it's crucial to know and understand the signs of narcissism. Over the course of this video, we've delved into the depths of narcissism, unmasking its characteristics and its impact on relationships. Narcissism, as we've discovered, is more than just self-love. It's a complex personality disorder that can cause significant distress to those involved. We've discussed the common signs of a narcissistic partner. They may have an excessive need for admiration, a lack of empathy, a sense of entitlement, and an obsession with power or success. They may also show manipulative behavior, constantly belittle others, and react aggressively to criticism. Recognizing these signs can be a crucial first step in navigating relationships with narcissistic partners. But remember, it's not about labeling or blaming. It's about understanding behaviors, patterns, and dynamics. It's about fostering empathy, setting boundaries, and seeking help when needed. And most importantly, it's about taking care of yourself and your mental health. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the mind of a narcissist. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to Psych Inside for more insights into the human mind and behavior.